You know, I love classic cars and I love this museum, but this is my favorite item, the classic gas pump, only because it has a classic gas price, 27 cents per gallon. Now, where else in the world can you see that? What do people in Westwood do on a Saturday evening? Well, they come to Fox Westwood Village to watch Planet of the Apes. If the box office is any indication, people are going ape over Tim Burton's version of the 1960s classic. And with ticket sales topping the $120 million mark, this film proves that big business is monkey business. The T3 can travel up to speeds of 25 miles per hour, and because it's on a raised platform, it provides the rider with greater visibility. And the unique thing about this vehicle, it's very maneuverable. In addition to speaking with members of the Great Park design team, the general public can give their input by filling out the Great Park Planning Survey. How important is a home foreclosure prevention workshop in Irvine? Well, according to the Orange County Register, Orange County is being recognized as a priority market to stem the negative effects that home foreclosures have on the overall economy. Hello, I'm Ernie Castelo at the Orange County Great Park for its 4th anniversary celebration. This year's theme is Growing the Park. So what does Growing the Park mean? We're about to find out. This day-long festival marks the past, present, and future of the Orange County Great Park in 3 themed areas. We have the back 40, the runway, and sky's the limit. To help us understand what these areas mean, our reporters Jen Wilson and David Eyrig are out in the field, and I understand they're in the back 40. Jen and Dave? As governor, in your 8 years of governor, what is the hardest decision that you ever had to make?
Oh my gosh, that's a tough one.
This is CNN Headline News Local Edition for Orange County. I'm Ernie Castelo. In Santa Ana court today, the woman convicted of planting nails and razor blades in Orange County playgrounds will not be going to prison. Instead, 22-year-old Lori Fisher was sentenced Monday to 5 years probation while she undergoes treatment in a lockdown psychiatric hospital. The judge said that while Fisher deserved jail time, in light of her diagnosis with multiple personality disorder, she should remain in the care of psychiatrists until they deem that she is well enough to rejoin society. In Mission Viejo, Assemblyman Todd Spitzer and other state and local officials presented Blue Star service banners to families with loved ones serving in the armed forces.
It is not just a tradition to recognize our military and their service. It's not just a tradition. It goes to the very core of our country.
The time-honored program is sponsored by the American Legion and began in 1917 during World War I when Army Captain Robert Questner had 2 sons serving on the front line in Europe. If you have a family member who is currently serving in the military and would like more information about the program, visit the American Legion website at www.legion.org. Derek strongly believes in today's young adults. That's why he's doing his best to be a good role model to kids. Derek is doing what he can to improve the lives of today's youth. That's all the time we have for this edition of Snapshot Long Beach. It's been fun having you with us. I'm Ernie Castelo. This vehicle has made life easier for some law enforcement and security officers. It's known as the T3, a stand-up motor vehicle developed and produced by T3 Motion Inc.
We see, first and foremost, we want to penetrate the law enforcement market, get a presence set up there. But once we've got that established, we then want to go into the military market.
The T3 allows police and security officers to cover more ground on a normal patrol shift. It also allows an officer to quickly respond to an incident.
The guy on the vehicle can get there very, very quickly. He's looking above the crowd, so he has a very commanding presence. And with the integrated lighting and the siren, people get out of the way very, very quickly.
The T3 can travel up to speeds of 25 miles per hour, and because it's on a raised platform, it provides the rider with greater visibility. And the unique thing about this vehicle, it's very maneuverable. The T3 can turn on a dime. It has a 0-degree turning radius. The vehicle also has great agility. 2 rechargeable batteries give the vehicle a range of 25 to 30 miles per charge. The batteries are easily swappable, which give the T3 greater range. Although the vehicle is only available to law enforcement and security agencies, T3 Motion has plans to penetrate the consumer market in 2009.
We'll take this vehicle, we'll learn from it, and we'll probably do a modified vehicle for the consumer market.
This is Ernie Castelo for Irvine News. Barbara Beam and Jeff Lowe are partners in crime. That is, they work as crime investigators for the Long Beach Fire Department. She's a firefighter, and he's a police sergeant. Their beat, the environment.
What we primarily like to look for are people that are dumping hazardous waste. Somebody that is deliberately polluting and or deliberately dumping chemicals, and usually the people who are doing this are doing it for monetary gain, to save money or to make money.
Beam and Lowe, along with the city prosecutor's office and the health department, make up the city's environmental crimes team. The team's job is to make sure individuals and entities comply with local environmental laws. Environmental crimes involve the illegal dumping, spilling, disposal, or abandonment of chemical, toxic, and biohazardous waste. They can be as small as spilling leftover motor oil or as serious as a toxic industrial chemical spill. Whether a violation is intentional or not, it's still a crime that can carry hefty monetary penalties. In criminal matters, a prison sentence may be imposed on top of the heavy fines. While Beam and Lowe say accidents do happen, it's the way the mishaps are handled that get their attention.
If you have an accident and you don't report it, that's a crime.
But what concerns Beam and Lowe the most are violators who intentionally dump or abandon their chemical and biohazardous waste. Most cases begin with a 911 call. A fire engine company is then dispatched to the site. The health department is also called in to evaluate the situation. Investigators are only called in for violations that are serious or intentional. Although they can finally see results, the pair still say there's more to be done and the community can play a major role in their work.
A big part of our success really relies on the community.